I bet you started learning Turkish on Duolingo, but is the most popular app actually the best place to learn? Today, let's compare Ling with Duolingo to see which one's better. Let the games begin. Turkish is spoken by almost 85 million people worldwide, which means this language will open up new experiences for you. But most people, they just stick to earning daily streaks and not really learning the language. Now let's break down the features of these two apps to see which one's better. Firstly, let's compare the audios. Audio and sounds are the key when it comes to learning or using a new language. Even if just one tone is wrong, your sentence could turn into something completely different than what you're trying to communicate. That's why it's crucial to learn the audio from the right source. Duolingo uses text-to-speech audio, and while they're consistent, they lack the soul and the real accent from an actual human being. On the other hand, Ling uses native speaker recordings on every audio, so if you want to sound like a local, not a computer, Ling wins this round. Click the link in the description below to give Ling a try and hear the audio for yourself. Next, we're comparing the motivation technique of each app. It's easy to forget to take a lesson, but it's the only way to train your brain to learn a new language, and that's why motivation techniques are very crucial. Duolingo is great at keeping you coming back with a streak system that nudges you constantly. But those streaks are designed for attention and not necessarily for learning. Ling also has streaks, but they aren't that pushy. Ling's system is built to keep you motivated without punishing you for missing a day. Ling has got a streak saver feature that you can earn, so your progress won't be completely lost even if you miss a day of learning. They even send you notifications that actually teach you new words. Pretty cool. Now, let's see how they compare with real-world scenarios. You can learn tons of phrases and memorize them, but they're probably not going to be very useful if you're learning phrases that you'll never use in real life. Duolingo is known for quirky sentences, but are they really useful in the real world? You'll understand the words, but not the whole sentence, even if your streaks are super high. Ling, on the other hand, focuses on functional survival. We're talking real dialogues you can actually use at a restaurant or a train station. Plus, Ling gives you culture notes, so you're learning the etiquette of native speakers. Now let's look at the real-time conversation practice. If you don't have a way to practice the language, your learning and earning streaks becomes useless. Let's have a look at how each app tackles this problem. Duolingo focuses heavily on translations and clicking buttons, and while it's easy, it doesn't prepare you for real conversations. Ling features an interactive chatbot with real people audio that simulates real conversations. You can practice responding to a waiter or a friend in a safe space, so you're building your confidence when you actually have to speak to someone when you go abroad. And the last feature we look at is the fundamental to learning every language: word reviewing. Reviewing your vocabulary is a life-changing habit for when you're learning a new language. It helps with long-term retention and is the key to fluency. Duolingo keeps you on a linear path, forcing you to review words based on their algorithm, but sometimes you don't need to review words you already know. But Ling offers a save to favorites feature, which means you can save specific words that you struggle with and then revisit them until you're satisfied. Now, after hearing all of the comparisons, what do you think? If you're interested in using Ling, click the link in the description below to start your 7-day free trial today. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a great language learning journey.